So I'm sitting here today doing a little bit of energy healing on Gracie, sending her lots of love, and she might have been the one who told me I needed to wear the rose quartz today. I felt like the rose quartz heart energy needed to go to somebody specific here today, so it might be Gracie. And when I jump on over into the matrix energetic side of things with her, the first thing that pops up is frequency number 17. And she said to put that on her heart, and suddenly a hand of mine wants to go on her stomach. I'm smoothing out her top line, her back between her shoulders, frequency 41. I don't even know what frequency 41 is. I'm pretty sure there is a frequency 41 because I've heard that come up before. So that's coming up with her now, and also her ears, 12. She's telling me 12, and I'm feeling these really big tentacles coming out of her ears. Now, interesting, she's starting to move and sit up and play, and maybe she's noticing something going on because I'm doing it right now as we're speaking. And she's licking and chewing right here, so that's a little bit interesting. And there's a little bear lick as well. Okay, I'm just putting a hand on her throat, and I want to go back down into the core and go back into, there's a lot of sadness in the chest with her. So we're going to take that rose quartz energy and point it deep into her heart chakra, front and back side of the heart chakra, and just see how that feels for her. I'm just going to notice what I notice. As soon as I say that, my hands, I'm imagining she's right here between my hands, and they're just getting very warm and very tingly. So, all right, Gracie. And I hear frequency 12 again. I'm running 12 up and down the spine and just giving her a little pet as we do that. And 21. I'm going to do a little 2-point with 21. I'm seeing her ears move and wiggle and kind of turn over this way as I do the 21. Okay. She wants to roll, kind of like a wet dog rolling in the grass after a bath. She's showing me kind of rolling around and kind of wanting her face scratched or groomed. So I'm going to pretend like I'm doing that. Maybe it looks like she's rubbing on the fence now, so that might be what she's feeling. She wants to tell me neurologically she's fine, so I don't know if there was a question or an issue about that, but she's saying that's okay. She's telling me she can be a handful now. She's showing me she wants me to kind of rub that excess fur off of her, and she's giving me her hind end and saying, can I scratch there? I'm imagining 4 copies of my hand all on her hind end and kind of rubbing and scratching right now because she wants to get in there and roll. And there's something about her armpits. She just was showing me, look under here, or being lifted and supported, but something about that. So I have one hand on her belly, one hand on her back here, and I just want to see what else shows up. Aww, I'm hearing something about return to mother. There's some energy about keeping her connected or returning to her natural mother. So we're going to go a little back in time. I don't know how old she is, but she's telling me to time travel back 4 years. And so I'm doing that. I'm kind of doing that with my finger here. This means backwards.
She's 8.
She's 8. So there's something about age 4. Something about a big temperature difference at age 4. So we're going to just do some energy around that. So what's really interesting is after she had a few moments to process that, Gracie's come down here to get a little closer. So I'm thinking she's liking this energy, so I want to keep doing it. So again, she had me scratching her fur, and she seemed to really like that. And I keep hearing frequency 12 again, so I'm going to run that one again. I also hear humors rebalance, so I'm doing a little bit of that with her now. And again, I still feel like I want to itch under the armpits or do something under there, so copy of my hands under the armpit, another copy of hands on her back, lower down. And then she's licking again and nuzzling the fence again, same reaction she did before. And I still feel the itchy in the face. So I want to do that and smooth and harmonize down the conception vessel. So a little bit of that. And again, she repeated frequency 21. So she's not finished running these. She wants more. And there was just another lick on frequency 21. She teaches people peace and kindness. That's part of her purpose. I'm wondering if she's going to lay down a roll. She kept showing me she wanted a roll. And there's another lick. All right. I'm also hearing an intrusion, so running a frequency with intrusion. And I'm doing the number 8. I'm doing integration, but I'm also doing more of an infinity, number 8, with intrusion. So, whatever that means. And connect to source. And when I say connect to source, there's something about connecting to mother. And I don't know if it's Mother Earth or her mother that she keeps talking about, but I'm picking up that feminine mother connection. And that, again, she licked again as a response for that one. And I'm seeing her as a child and being held like a person. So she was in a person's home illegally for a few months. So maybe that's that memory I'm getting with her. And again, 21 comes up. Oh. All right. So before I'm just asking if there's anything else to kind of come up here. Again, I'm getting the frequency number 8, and I'm emotioning my hand in an 8. So I'm just going to keep doing this right now. She just wants to finish out with the 8. And she's saying the word integrity as she's having me do this. And she wants me to put, she's saying like a yellow balloon around her aura. Ooh, I got chills when I said that. She said yellow balloon, yellow balloon. And she's also talking about the field mice here. So anyway, the last thing is I want to scratch her right here, right on her crown, and touch her eyebrows. And she's laughing at the saying, smarter than the average bear, huh? And she's winking at me. That's very cute. Apparently she has a sense of humor too, so thank you. Oh, see? Right when I said she had a sense of humor. She's posing for us. Look at that. Yeah, all right, all right. Right as I'm rubbing her neck and the back of her head energetically. Oh, thank you, Gracie. Smarter than the average bear. I will always remember that.